Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We have 8 orders to pack, totaling £261, and these are the orders that actually sold last night. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, new daily videos every single weekday at 6 p.m, so you're not going to want to miss them. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, it goes a long way. It reaches new audience, new eyes, and that's where we want to be. So without further ado, enjoy today's video. We have already picked and packed most of the items already. We've got a Samsung DVD player, $9.99, a bundle of 8 Funko Pops, which we actually did list in this little series. That sold for $22. A Guitar Hero boxed sold for £80. So yeah, definitely if you've got any Guitar Heroes, you want to start selling them now. A pair of nice DMs that we actually picked up at my mum and dad's place for $9.99, sort of nice charity shop near my mum and dad's, and they sold for 60 quid. They're really nice. A pair of Hotters sold for 30. A Ethernet port thing sold for $29.99, and a bundle of Papo figures sold for 12. Oh, and also a Squishmallow. This Squishmallow here sold for £30, I think, which to this day still makes me, yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like £30 for a plush. That is absolutely bonkers. So what we need to do now is get them all packed, put in our every box for hopefully collection at around about 2 to 4 p.m. today, when every hopefully comes and takes our parcels. But it has been a little bit of a common theme this week. Will they actually turn up? Yes or no? Let me know in the comment section below. When it comes to shoes and trainers, if they are over £50, they will in fact be boxed. So they will be boxed. These will just be put in a mailing bag. So let's do them now. Nice 2 easy postages to get done this morning. Well, that's the DMs packed and the Hotter shoes. While the old packing's been taken care of, I can crack on with some listing. I think what I want to list first thing this morning is this Radius 360, which I believe is a £180 listing. So that'll be a nice listing to get on the board early on. And we are also going to get this Bose subwoofer listed as well. Going to get that listed for £60, which means 2 absolute banging listings early on this morning, which is what we want to see. We want to be hitting that £400 each per person every single day. Oh, I guess we now need to pre-pack this thing. However, having this area is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love having a dedicated packing area. 2 packing benches makes life so much easier. Right, we need to go and pre-pack this now. It's £180, so we're going to take some love, care and TLC over this. It is really heavy. It might not seem it, but it is. So, pre-pack. And there we have it, all pre-packed, and will live on racking 31 until it sells. Damn, I tell you what, that wasn't easy to pack. We have our first sale of the day at like 10:30ish. B2. We have sold Clock DVA vinyl record for £35. Look at that. That is one hell of a funky front cover. When one sale comes in, they all start to flood in. We have sold a pair of Timberland boots on this racking, but now I need to find them. Here they are, a pair of Timberland boots, UK size 4. They sold for £39.95. 2 back-to-back beautiful little sales. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a massive major problem. I'm not happy with our current setup with our footwear racks. They're just getting a little bit overwhelming, and some items are getting crushed. Some racks are actually in fact falling apart. So I'm going to make a drastic change, probably starting today, and we're going to get these sorted out. I'm going to put these back into see-through bags, so it protects it from the dust, etc, and it just protects them a little bit more when they are on these racks, because sometimes, like for example here, we have a pair of shoes on top of a pair of flip-flops, and all that's doing is crushing them, which is not good. So I want to start really focusing on this side of the business, protecting our products a little bit better, and hopefully in the future this will solve some of my personal issues with this current setup. They will go back on these shelves for now, and any new trainers that we do list will be going into plastic boxes like our pre-packed clothing. But I think because it's going to be one hell of a job. I don't want to spend 2, 3, maybe even a week sorting all this out. I just want to spend a couple of days getting it sorted out on this side, and then when the new stuff comes in, we put them back in boxes, like the one behind me, like the S box. But I think hopefully that will protect them, keep them in the see-through bag so we can visually see what they are when they sell, and hopefully going forward it just makes it a little bit nicer process. Operation cleanup starts today. So what me and Connor are going to do, we're going to start on footwear racking 1. We have our plastic bags and we're going to start from F1. So this one right here is the first of many. We have a bit of paper which is labeled 1 to 24, and behind me we've got, well, yeah, over 24 pairs of shoes, but it's a start. And I guess while we're doing this operation, we might as well do a stock take while we're here. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for, I think. Labeled up nicely so we know exactly what item has sold when it sells, and that should just sit nicely on that rack. I'm hoping to get at least one rack done today. Yeah, I'm starting to really like this new system already. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh boy, I actually really like this. This is coming together quite nicely. That's much better. And what that will do when it comes to picking as well is astronomical, because we're going to save so much time just picking like that and not having to find it in a bunch of like 90 to 100 pair of trainers. And that way, that is so much better. I love that. Now that looks a hell of a lot better. Look at that. We have done 66 pairs of shoes, 192 to go, which we'll probably do tomorrow. We're going to do a rack every single day, because I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen, it's a bit brain numbing. So what we're going to do is we'll return to that tomorrow. Yeah, I've had enough of sorting out shoes and trainers for today, so we're going to get these listed. We're going to do some listings. Heat roller kit from Sharp, that is the printer, so if anyone needs this specific item, this specific replacement part for their Sharp MXC32HK, let me know, because we've got 3 of these, £25 each. We then have this Aston Villa goalkeeper shirt. Again, it's not the one with Martinez on the back, but we've got that listed for a whopping £50. Listing update today, Thursday, £1,365. That is pretty good going, considering our target is £1,250 worth of listings every single day. We think a monetary value target is better in the long run than quantity, so that's why we do it. We just think genuinely overall eBay probably prefers monetary value, because if you think about it, the more money you put onto eBay, the more money they're going to get back if and when it sells, because of fees. It's as simple as that. Look at this beaut, a Curtis under-counter clock and radio LCD. Look at that. Does that bring back any memories? In a kitchen. Incredible. Not really sure if it's worth anything, but we'll find out right now. Yeah, looking at eBay, probably looking like maybe 30 quid. It's definitely been used for sure. Maybe, I mean, it doesn't look too used. It just looks like it's kind of been opened, never used. However, I think it's better to be safe than sorry. We'll just list that as pre-owned, 30 quid. Not bad actually, to be honest with you. We have hit our target today, so we're preparing some stock for tomorrow's episode. We are also researching this WF Attitude sort of open top stage kind of thing, but look at all these accessories it comes with. This is like super cool. We've got a sledgehammer over there, we've got some chairs, some belt, some like cans, a smashed up, what's that, a smashed up TV set? I've never seen a WWE ring with so many different accessories. Like we've got some sort of like paddle board thing here, but WF being vintage, this holds a little bit of value. We're going to get this prepared for 35 quid and we'll get that listed tomorrow. If that had its ring posts and ropes, which it doesn't have, that would probably be worth nearly 50 quid, which is absolutely incredible. So there's still money in WWE, so make sure you do try and find them out in the wild. I have come into the stock room because we've sold 3 items in the last maybe 20 minutes, which is much more than welcomed at this moment in time, because we have not sold very much at all today. So it's nice to see 3 sort of semi-decent sales, to be fair, and one of them is a pair of footwear, but it's not the ones that we've been working on today, which is a shame It'd be nice to sell one of them ones that we have been working on today in the next couple of days, wouldn't it? Just to see how the new SKU system works out. We're looking for 1831, which is here, and that is a YSL long sleeve shirt, £22. Here we are at Footwear Racking 4, and we have sold these, a pair of Clarks. Look at these, snow boots, Gore-Tex, £42 all in. Actually, I lied, it was £42.95. And now let's go into the S box, and I believe this is the last one that we have sold. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Pokemon Jumbo Collector's Binder. They hold 30 of the big Pokemon cards. That sold for £26. And I think I bought them from Smith's for a tenner each. That's more like it. That's what we need. We need to be hitting some punchy numbers if we're going to reach this £190,000 target by the end of this year. Bit of a random job that I've been given today. Connor's been testing some Guitar Heroes that we picked up yesterday. So if you haven't seen that video, highly recommend it. Link will be in the description below. Yellow and orange don't work and doesn't strum down. I have fixed a Guitar Hero in the past recently, so that's a job for me right now. However, I've got a little bit of a problem. The table that I use to fix things is currently got a load of stock on it. So I might be relegated to the floor. Disaster. No screwdriver in my precision toolkit, which is annoying. And the last place I remember that being was on this table. But look what is now on this table. So that might be a job for another day. Ugh. I feel like today it's just been one of them days. I'm knackered. I'm absolutely knackered. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end today's video there. It's 3 o'clock now, and I need to get this edited so you guys can actually view this video. So what I need to do is update you guys on the total, and then I'm going to end the video there. And here we have it, the new turnover. We did actually indeed break the £130,000 mark. £130,205. I'm going to try and fix this off camera, and then tomorrow you guys are going to have to tune in to see if we can actually get this Guitar Hero fixed. I just want to say thank you all so much for the support on the daily videos. 6 PM Monday to Friday, every single day there'll be a brand new video until we hit £190,000. I've been your boy Kieran, and I'll see you beautiful lot in the next one. Bish, bash, flippin', bosh.